Welcome to Person County Senior Center's YouTube page. My name is Tiff, and today I am going to show you a recipe using a vegetable stir fry. So I decided to use this recipe because I read a Silver Sneakers article about 7 ways to keep your fridge healthy, I believe it was called, and it talked about the importance of frozen vegetables. So frozen vegetables have the same nutritional content as fresh vegetables, but often they're cheaper because they're frozen when the vegetables are in season. And also, I know many of us don't use our vegetables in time, and so they kind of die in that little bottom drawer of the refrigerator. You know what I'm talking about. So frozen vegetables is the way to go if that's a problem for you. So I have just a bag of broccoli stir-fry mix. You can get whatever stir-fry mix appeals to you from the frozen vegetable section. You could even mix and match some of your favorite frozen vegetables. I have some garlic. I couldn't find any garlic paste, so I just hand chopped some garlic. I hand chopped about 3 cloves. You are welcome to use garlic paste, and 3 cloves would be about the equivalent of 3 teaspoons of garlic paste. As always, please feel free to adjust the seasonings to your taste. I'm not eating it. You make it taste how you like. So I've got garlic here, and then I have some ginger paste, some soy sauce, and some rice wine vinegar. So if you do not have rice wine vinegar, please feel free to use another light vinegar, such as white wine vinegar. If you have to substitute with a white vinegar or an apple vinegar, just use a little less than what this recipe calls for. So I've got 3 cloves of garlic. I am going to put some oil in my hot pan. It's important that you use an oil that has a high smoke point. So this is not something you would use olive oil for. We are going for vegetable oil, avocado oil, coconut oil, canola oil, something like that can reach a high temperature. Right here, I have some butter flavored coconut oil. So I am just gonna pop that into my pan. Let that come up. And I just want this melted. And then as soon as that gets melted, I'm going to dump my frozen vegetables in there. Now I will saute these vegetables until they get a bit of color on them. Once they get a bit of color on them, then we are going to move on to the sauce. So I will be right back with a bit of TV magic. And we're back. So my vegetables have probably been sauteing about 2 to 3 minutes, just enough that it's starting to get a little bit of brown along the edges. So now I am going to move on to my sauce. For my sauce, I have the 3 cloves of garlic that I talked about earlier. Then I am going to add some ginger paste. If you don't have ginger paste, you can use fresh ground ginger. And if you don't have fresh ground ginger, please feel free to use ginger powder. I believe you reduce by half if it's dried ginger compared to fresh ginger. So I am probably going to do about 2 teaspoons of this ginger paste. Then I am going to go into our soy sauce. Our soy sauce has a lot of sodium. So I'm only going to use about 2 teaspoons of this as well. Everyone thinks that in order to have an Asian style dish that you need lots of soy sauce or lots of sodium. And that's not true. In fact, the most important part of most Asian style dishes is the ginger and the garlic. That gives us that signature flavor that we're looking for. So I am going to add about 2 teaspoons of soy sauce. That's it. And now for the vinegar. So I just want a little bit. I'm going to add about a tablespoon of vinegar. And this combination of seasonings and acid with the soy sauce, that's going to make a nice balance of flavors. So I'm just going to mix this together and then apply it to my stir fry. Now, while you're doing this, it's important to stir. That's why they call it a stir fry after all. But also, you do not want your garlic to burn. Burnt garlic has a very nasty, bitter taste. So we don't want that in our stir fry. So this just needs to come together just until the garlic has kind of cooked through. And then you're done and ready to serve. I don't have any protein in this, but a nice a chicken would be good to go in this. And what I would do for that is I would just marinate chicken breast in the same kind of sauce I just made here, but use that as a marinade. And then cook your chicken separately and add it to your stir fry. You could also do some shellfish, like shrimp. You could do a pork, but you might want to add a little sugar just to enhance the pork flavors if you do pork. And that's it, you guys. You have now learned how to make a stir fry from frozen vegetables. I hope you guys enjoy as much as I enjoy teaching you. Have a good day.